think back for a moment. Have you felt unusually exhausted lately, even after a full night of sleep? Have you become short of breath doing something simple, like climbing stairs or walking to the letterbox? Or maybe you have had a strange tightness in your chest that you brushed off as indigestion or stress. If any of that sounds familiar, I need you to stay with me, because your heart often sends warning signs weeks before a heart attack happens. The problem is that most people do not recognize them until it is too late. I am Dr. Sam Hartley, a cardiologist with over 25 years of experience, and one sentence I hear again and again from heart attack survivors is this: "Doctor, looking back, the signs were there." Today, I am going to show you the 7 silent warning signs your heart may send up to 30 days before a heart attack, and what each one could mean for you. Please stay until the very end, because the final warning sign is one that many people completely ignore, and yet it may be one of the most dangerous of all. Most people think heart attacks happen suddenly, but in reality, they almost always build quietly over time. Inside the coronary arteries, fatty plaques slowly develop over years. As these plaques grow, blood flow to the heart becomes progressively restricted. Eventually, one of those plaques can rupture. A blood clot forms at the rupture site. Blood flow stops. That is a heart attack. But before that moment arrives, the body often starts sending distress signals. And these signals are your heart's way of telling you that something is wrong. Let us go through them one by one. Warning sign number 1: unusual fatigue. This is not ordinary tiredness. I am talking about a deep, heavy exhaustion that feels completely out of proportion to your activity level. You wake up tired. You lose energy quickly during the day. Simple daily tasks that never used to challenge you suddenly feel draining. Why does this happen? Because when blood flow to the heart becomes reduced, the heart has to work harder to pump blood efficiently throughout the body. That extra strain depletes the body's energy reserves, even when you are resting. I once treated a retired builder named Arthur, who came to me convinced he was simply getting old. His energy had been declining steadily for 6 weeks, and he had stopped his morning walks because his legs felt too heavy. But after proper cardiovascular testing, we discovered a major blockage in one of his heart arteries. He was dangerously close to a heart attack. He had no dramatic symptoms, only relentless fatigue. If your energy levels have changed dramatically over the past few weeks, and sleep is not restoring them, please do not ignore it. Warning sign number 2: shortness of breath. If climbing a flight of stairs suddenly leaves you breathless in a way it never did before, pay close attention. When the heart struggles to pump effectively, fluid can begin backing up into the lungs. That makes breathing harder, especially during physical activity. Many older adults dismiss this as simply being unfit or as a normal part of aging. Please do not. I had a patient who mentioned almost as an afterthought at the end of an appointment that she felt a little puffed walking up to bed each night, just a little more than usual. She nearly did not mention it at all. Further testing revealed significant heart dysfunction that we were able to address before it became catastrophic. That one sentence she almost did not say may have saved her life. Breathlessness that is new, worsening, or happening during activities that never used to challenge you should always be properly evaluated. Warning sign number 3: chest pressure or tightness. Here is something many people misunderstand about early cardiac warning signs. They often do not feel like the dramatic crushing chest pain you have seen portrayed in films. Instead, people describe a pressure, a heaviness, a tightness, a burning sensation, a vague discomfort that comes and goes and never quite crosses the threshold of what they would call real pain. Sometimes it feels exactly like indigestion. Sometimes it feels like something heavy is sitting on the chest. This is called angina, and it means the heart muscle may not be receiving enough oxygen-rich blood to meet its demands. It is especially significant if it occurs during physical activity or emotional stress, and then eases when you rest. That pattern, discomfort on exertion, relief at rest, is a classic signal from the heart that it is under ischemic stress. Never ignore new chest discomfort. Even if it feels mild, even if it passes quickly, mention it to your doctor at your earliest opportunity. Warning sign number 4, pain in the jaw, arm, neck, or back. This is the warning sign that surprises people the most because it seems so disconnected from the heart anatomically. Heart problems do not always announce themselves in the chest. Pain and discomfort can radiate into the left jaw, the left arm, the left shoulder, the neck, and the upper back between the shoulder blades. This happens because the nerves that carry pain signals from the heart share pathways with nerves serving these other areas of the body. The brain sometimes misinterprets the source of the signal. This is called referred pain. I once saw a man who came to me after his dentist had examined his lower jaw twice and found absolutely nothing wrong. He had been living with unexplained jaw aching for 2 weeks. When I evaluated him, he was in the middle of an active heart attack. His only symptom was jaw pain, no chest pain whatsoever. If you experience explained discomfort in your jaw, your left arm, your left shoulder, your neck, or your upper back, particularly if it appears during exertion and eases with rest, please do not dismiss it. Seek medical assessment promptly. Warning sign number 5, dizziness or feeling faint. When the heart cannot pump with full efficiency, blood pressure can drop unexpectedly. That reduction in pressure decreases blood flow to the brain. And the result is dizziness, lightheadedness, blurring of vision, or the alarming sensation that you are about to lose consciousness. Now, dizziness has many possible causes, and I am not suggesting every episode is cardiac in origin. But dizziness that occurs during physical activity that is accompanied by breathlessness, chest discomfort, or palpitations, or that results in you actually fainting. These combinations require urgent medical attention. Your body may be warning you that blood flow through a critical vessel is becoming dangerously unstable. Warning sign number 6, swollen ankles or feet. Many people overlook this one entirely, and I understand why, because mild ankle swelling has so many ordinary explanations. Standing too long, a warm day, sitting on a long journey. But here is what I need you to understand. When the heart is weakening and struggling to circulate blood efficiently, fluid builds up in the lowest part of the body, the ankles, the feet, the lower legs. This is called edema, and it is a direct consequence of the heart not managing the body's fluid balance with its normal effectiveness. If your ankle or foot swelling is new, if it is getting progressively worse over days or weeks, if it does not resolve after a night of sleep with your legs elevated, or if it is accompanied by fatigue, breathlessness, or any other symptom on this list, please bring it to your doctor's attention. Do not normalize it. Do not wait. Warning sign number 7, heart palpitations. I have saved this one for last because I believe it is the most important and the most commonly dismissed. Palpitations are the sensation of your heart beating abnormally, fluttering, pounding, racing, skipping a beat, or simply beating in a way that you suddenly become aware of when you normally never notice your heartbeat at all. Occasional palpitations in otherwise healthy adults are common and frequently benign, but palpitations that are new, that are happening more frequently, that occur at rest as well as during activity, or that are accompanied by dizziness, breathlessness, or chest discomfort, these may be signaling an abnormal heart rhythm triggered by a heart muscle under stress. One of the most common serious arrhythmias is atrial fibrillation, and a significant number of adults over 60 have it without knowing it. It dramatically increases stroke risk and is frequently an early indicator of underlying cardiovascular disease. A simple ECG performed by your doctor can detect it in minutes. Please do not ignore changes in your heartbeat. Please mention them. Please ask for an ECG if you have not had one recently. I want to speak to you directly for a moment, not just as a cardiologist presenting information, but as someone who genuinely cares about what happens to the person watching this video. Your heart does not usually fail without warning. The body whispers before it screams. The tragedy I have witnessed again and again across 25 years of cardiology practice is that people dismiss those whispers. They call it aging. They call it nothing serious. They decide to wait and see. Please do not make that mistake. If you recognize several of these warning signs in yourself, if something in what I have described today sounds familiar, please talk to your doctor. Ask for a proper cardiovascular evaluation. Be specific about what you have been experiencing. Write it down before the appointment so you do not forget in the room. Because catching heart disease early can save your life. I have watched it save lives. And I have watched people arrive too late because they waited too long. Your heart has been working for you every second of your life, every beat, without being asked, without complaint. It deserves the same from you. If this video helped you, please hit the like button right now. Subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell. Every week, I bring you honest, practical cardiovascular health information designed specifically for adults over 50. Leave me a comment below and type the words, "Listening to my heart." It lets me know this information reached you, and it might be the encouragement someone else watching this video needs to take action. And please share this video today. Send it to your spouse, your children, your closest friends. You may never know whose life that one share changes. I am Dr. Sam Hartley. Stay proactive, stay heart healthy, and I will see you in the next video.